Now we're just waiting for people.
Cool. Hey, Psych.
What?
What's the bottom room?
Bottom room of what?
Great question. That's what I asked you.
I don't know what you're looking at, that's the problem.
I'm referring to what Silent told me in the dream scenario when I unlocked Storm Shape.
Ah, that bottom room. Guess you have to figure that out. I thought you were referring to... Dude, I have so many different maps up there. Like, I have Thanos' house, I have Rizzle's house, I have the house that Jam is currently,
She's not lying. I can see the truth.
I have the House of Hope.
I have the house that currently Jam is squatting in. I have all these
the House
different
of
maps.
Gryffindor.
I do. I have the house of Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and Slytherin, and all the ones in between. And all I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, and then you're like, "What's the bottom room?" And I'm like, "Which one? Bottom room of which one?"
The fact that you said which one.
Of the daycare in Jungle Juice.
The bottom room of the daycare in Jungle Juice is just a cemetery.
Full of dead
metaphorically.
kids? Oh.
It's where hope goes to die.
It is where all the hope goes to die. It's where our dub is sitting right now.
Oh.
But don't worry, we will revive it.
Please?
I hope so.
We'll figure
I
it
was
out.
having so much fun with that series.
I was
I
ready
know.
to scream into a microphone like an idiot.
I'm excited. If it wasn't
I
for
was say
talking,
acting
if it
like I
wasn't-
wasn't the.
If it wasn't for talking with the other editors and them being like, "No, Psych, we can't do that," I was literally sitting there and I'm just like, "We could just keep doing it and then have them wait until the strike is over and then just post them."
Real?
And they were like, "No."
I'm in favor of this.
No,
Are they
we're
gonna
gonna
do
be
Thanos?
good. We're gonna be good.
I was vetoed. I wanted to be chaotic. To an
We
extent.
like our channel. Our channel is good. Our viewers are awesome. We want to give them things that they're going to enjoy. Getting us striked and pulled off because of a series that we're doing. Not worth it, especially when all we have to do is just write a letter and just get them to like us. Alright. Hi everybody, welcome back to MHA DND, the League of Losers. When last we left off on our mission, our heroic, you can call them that, our heroes, kind of, came back to the city.
We are
where they
totally
fin-
heroes.
Where they found that absolutely nothing was the way they thought it would be. For one thing, for a city, there is nobody here, or practically nobody here. Except, you know, peacekeepers that are monitoring the city, and cameras that are everywhere, except the ones that Kitsune fried. But hey, we don't talk about those. And Kitsune totally took down Bakugo, like, totally,
I did.
guys.
I did. The
He
chat
totally did.
remembers this. I did. We have a whole
yeah.
video to prove it.
He's got the receipts.
That video
I do,
be taken
actually.
down. Watch that video be taken down, and that one gets
Oh
blocked.
god.
It'll be put into our jail the same way most of our other videos are right now.
Oh god.
In the meantime, Inazuma, when trying to face Bakugo, got knocked back into a wall and kind of was just indented there for a bit. And stayed there for a good long time. But he's back and he's awake and he's raring to go, just in time to come face to face with the number one peacekeeper, Bakugo. We'll see how he's gonna handle that. In the meantime, Vincent has found his old home. Why is he there? He's searching for something, but we don't know what yet. But whatever it is, he better be careful, because lurking just outside is Boom Boom Boy himself, and he is paying very close attention. For some reason, these peacekeepers are hunting down our heroes. But they wouldn't do that. Moto's gonna be chilling in the house that he's squatting at. No, he still hasn't found that what's inside of the locked room, but he's not really worried about that today. He's taking a nappy nap. He's taken a depresso nap from learning that his parents don't love him and actually sold him off. Rizzle, meantime, Kitsune, has managed to go back to his home, but when opening the door, everything is gone. And all
Wait, aren't the lights off too, though?
the lights are off. There's nothing that he can see except for a note that just said property belonging to the peacekeepers.
You sold my house. I want to punch him for that.
At the same time, Aerie is nowhere to be found. So we'll pick up our story back where we left off and see if our intrepid heroes can find out what the heck is going on in this city. Let's go just around the table. We'll go in our order of initiation, so that way everybody will know who is going in which order, and also just make sure you give your character name. So, Rizzle, you're first.
Alright. Hi, I'm Rizzle, and I play one half of the Thunder Bros Kitsune.
Anime and Pepper not here. Inazuma. Angel, you're next.
I play the second lightning bro, Inazuma.
Slender's
And
not
My name's
here.
Angel.
And Thanos. I
think I
play
said that already.
Vincent. The villain who turned out to be the leader towards the end to all these heroes and slash civilians. I don't know how that happened.
Who knows?
You just gotta adapt.
And I am your DM for the evening, as always. My name is Psych. I run this campaign into the ground. Let's see what happens.
Remember, chat, our running theme is we're let out every once in a while for a drop of chalky milk and a piece of a chicken nugget. We are let out of Sex Dungeon once in a while.
She lets us out of her basement every once in a while, exclusively to sit down in front of microphones and play this.
Yep,
We make the most of our time in the sun.
that is true.
And then it's back to your basement and back to my cave. I go back to the
Into the YouTube dispute cave.
YouTube dispute cave, the Twitter dispute cave,
YouTube
whatever
copyright
other
dispute.
place I'm in. The ether where I find myself surrounded by idiocy. And I am just sitting
Whether
there.
she's arguing with
screaming.
Bakudeku stands on Twitter or arguing with YouTube to let us.
Oh, God.
Okay,
Oh,
wait,
arguing
hold
with
up, because I'm gonna get a bunch of people making mad at me. I do not argue with Bakudeku stands. They argue with me when I point out normal things.
It's not even argue, it's just delusion at this point. I too have been in a war with the Bakudeku stands.
See,
Oof.
it's like the best comeback you're gonna have to a Bakudeku stand is asking them how their Algebra 2 homework is going, because all of them are in middle school. It is that simple.
Oh, I am inclined to believe it.
Ouch! I know. Hold up. Now I know some Bakudeku people that are actually really nice, and I'm mutuals with them on Twitter, and I like them. They're cool.
Are they in middle school?
Huh?
Are they in middle school?
No, they're not. No, they're not. They're actually not.
Really?
I know it's rare, but it does happen. They're
Those rough
also
ones.
rational. They're also rational and able to be talked to.
Impossible.
Bakudeku stands that are rational?
Yes, it does exist.
Bakudeku stand, be rational, Alan.
What
Difficulty impossible.
Twilight Zone have us at internet?
You probably wouldn't believe this, but there's also some Izuocha people that are hella toxic.
I believe it.
So I mean, all shipper communities on sanity. I just sit there
The
and
anime fandom.
scream.
Yeah.
I just sit there, scream, and enjoy the chaos. Because my name is Psych, and that's what I do. I live in chaos. That is my entire life.
Much like this campaign.
With that, we are getting back started. So, Kitsune, when last we left off, You found yourself in your home. You managed to turn on a light, but all you found was you only managed to cover a little bit of the room. The rest of the room is still dark. You haven't found anything. You haven't seen anybody or anything there. All you found was a note saying, "This house is belonging to the property of the peacekeepers." What do you want to do?
Okay, so first, Kitsune's gonna look at this and go, "Wait, that's impossible. Why? Well, who? No one took this house. I have to go find somebody." So after saying that, he's gonna try and search for the deed to his house to have to show proof when he goes to the government to be like, "Hey, you can't take my house. I own the deed. Here it is."
Ari is missing. Your wife is missing. Kitsune. Where's the deed to my house, though?
Listen.
He has his
Kitsune's-
priorities in a different area, guys.
Like, honestly, okay.
He has to make sure the house is in his name so he can get in the divorce when he goes to be with Steve.
No, hold on. Here is
You're
Kitsune.
gonna divorce Ari?
Oh my god, here is Kitsune's plan. His plan is, because again, the way he's thinking, he's like, okay, this is property of the government.
You keep your plan.
He
You keep your
can't
plan.
just-
We'll let the audience figure that out.
Oh god.
Go on and
Oh,
roll
God.
for investigation to find the deed to your house.
Oh god, okay, hold on.
Or you can roll for history if you want to check where you first saw it. The room is still dark, though.
Also, hold on.
I bet there's no electricity because there's nobody to pay the bill, huh?
Also, wait, one question. I asked this before. I don't know if you told me I could or not. Could I zap an electrical box at the house and turn on the light? That would make sense.
Or would you fry it? Because
Hannah,
chaos won't.
I love this message that you sent me privately as the GM that I can see, and the rest of the people can see.
You didn't see that until
I
now.
didn't, but it's
It's
hilarious.
been weeks.
Hold on. Oh, I can roll for history. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna change my idea. Hold on.
I'm
Now
gonna
that I think
pretend
about
that
No, you have to find the
me watching the
deed.
stream does not show me what it is that I
it,
sent you.
I am changing my idea.
You have
Hold
to.
on.
You have to find the
to
deed.
understand, Angel.
First of all, I'm gonna
Ah,
look for an electrical
power.
socket to zap the lights back on in my house, so that I
What
can
about the
easily find
deed?
anything else.
What about the deed to the house?
This then makes more sense because I can't see anything, so I'd be more inclined to find things when I can see. So I will still roll for it. Just gonna
Okay.
do that. What am I rolling, by the way?
You're gonna roll for perception then to see if you can find an electric socket that you can actually shoot electricity through.
Oh no. Seriously, dice?
And your willpower is
Hate
not that
me.
big. You only have a 6.
You hate me, dice. Oh, the dice hate me. The dice hate me.
I hate to see a
You
lightning
got a
bro winning,
6
bro.
though. You got a 6. It matches your actual willpower score. It's just not what you needed.
Was that what I needed, or did I need a 10?
You needed a 14.
Oh, yeah, no.
Your willpower
I
is
failed that
low.
miserably.
Yeah, your willpower is low.
I should fail that miserably, then.
So, not a critical fail, but a fail nonetheless. So, you try to look around your house. You don't see an electrical socket nearby. You think there could be some out in the dark, but you don't want to just go off to the dark willy-nilly because you don't know what or who or anything that could be in there. So you're kind of just stuck to your wall. Do you want to do anything else?
I can't re-roll for that again. So at this point, I don't have any other actions to move with. At this point, he's just gonna try and feel his way along the wall to see if he'll like just manually feel his way along the wall to see if he like taps his hand on a box or something.
Box?
So they can't like
The breaker, I assume.
yes, the breaker. Not like that is what he's looking for. The breaker. He's not looking for like a random box sitting anywhere. Because again, he can't see anything.
Okay. So to pull that off, you're going to roll for sleight of hand. Yeah, I'll have you do that one.
Oops.
Because I could have you do another perception check, but you just did that.
I mean, either way, it's the same.
Well, sleight of hand is your dexterity. Perception is your willpower. Your dexterity is slightly higher. You know what? Let's go insight. How about you do an insight check? This is your house. You have proficiency in that, by the way.
I do. So that would be. Yeah, it's still 2. Okay, so my mod's still 2 for that. Alright. Hey!
There you go. So the good news is that even though you were gone for a while, well, you don't actually know how long. You still don't know how long this time's passed. You probably should be worried about that, but you're not, for some reason. But even though you were gone for a while, you still know your house like the back of your hand. So you know that there is a breaker not too far away. It should be somewhere around this area. You just gotta make it through the dark over to where you can see it. So let me just... I can't understand all these new things that they have added here. I see a draw. See text. There we go, reveal area. Thank you. You can see where the breaker is. You just gotta make it from your wall over to the breaker. That's all.
This is gonna be fun. How far can I move? What is my movement speed?
Your movement speed is 30 feet. Kisune sitting on the wall, being like, I gotta go into the dark.
Is Kisune scared of the dark?
You know, it wasn't in his fears.
Hold on.
Oh, what will Rizzle choose to do? The anticipation is killing
Hold
me.
on.
I hear the
Hold
typing.
on.
I I know, right?
Welcome to the ASMR video. We're just waiting to make a decision. Gonna happen, guys, I swear.
Okay, hold on. I had to map out far as this. Not sure how far this is down to this breaker. I know it's wait, hold on. Shrink. So now I can actually make a plan here. Because I'm going to okay. I can double move, so that would give me about halfway. I don't know what's in this area. So I'm gonna double move, but I'm not sure how far I can. Like, I'm not sure what's in this area, so I'm probably gonna like break my face on the way to this breaker.
Chat that can actually see the full map because they have the GM screen just like I do knows exactly what's in this area.
I'm scared,
I
but I'm gonna
haven't been paying attention. Hold up.
still gonna do it.
So
All
God.
right. I'm not gonna stream cheat. I'm gonna definitely try to move.
Don't you dare stream cheat. I'm gonna make a rule that you guys are not allowed to stream cheat. Every single time I have something really
That's
cool
been
set
the
up.
rule.
Every single time I have
That's the
something
rule.
really cool set up, you guys just go in there and you're like, I'm gonna just sneak on the stream and see what's going on. Oh, I see that there's this cool thing that's setting up. Hey, DM, would there possibly be like a big Nomu sitting there that we have to defeat? Maybe.
I'm an exception because I need to see it.
You've not yet explained that to me. We kind of just have
Okay.
accepted that you need to see it.
I mean, like, cause like, I can't follow. I'm a player here. I have to look at the map.
All right. So, since I can't see what's going on, am I allowed to move like straight down or like not? 'Cause I can't see anything.
You want to
But
walk
if I
into the wall?
notice,
The epic box music.
I mean,
Jumping off a wall into the darkness.
I can't see anything. So either way, I'm probably walking into something. So I can't see anything. So anything down here until I
Rizzo,
get
just do what you want to
here-
do.
Phew, okay, cool. You know what? I'm
Yeah.
just gonna move.
Is
Boink.
Kitsune canonically just like standing in his basement mulling over what to do for like 5 minutes
Yes.
No, he's.
instead of just
Nah.
doing something?
Yes.
I moved. Wait,
He's
how far
trying
did I
to
move?
plan his attack, but there is only darkness to attack.
There's only darkness, so I can't see anything. It's 35 feet. Double moving. Wait, hold on.
You can't double move, you can only move once. You've already done them. You've
I
already
couldn't double
done.
move?
You couldn't double move. You've already done one thing. You did your perception. That's how you know where the
Okay,
breaker is.
Okay, cool. So
Trying to
hold on.
sneak
I
something
moved
there?
a bit too far. 1 second. 1 second. Nope. No, I didn't. Okay, I was in the realm of my max move speed.
There you go. I'm not totally mean. You can see where your character is.
No, I mean I moved my max speed that I'm allowed to, and I was just
Yeah.
wanting to see where my character is.
You're in the middle of the
Okay,
entire
I'm just
dark.
nervous.
You hear things around you, but nothing totally worrying.
And Kitsune's gonna be like, okay, listen, whatever is in this house, I have zappies, and I am not afraid to use it. I will torch this house.
I was
F in the
muted for a while.
chat. F in the chat if Kitsune burns down his own house. To try
F
to
in the
keep
chat.
away. To try and keep away from the scary doctings. Back to the map!
He doesn't like scary dog things.
Fantastic.
Our next person is Inazuma. Alright, Inazuma. So
Hello.
you woke up from your nappy nap. And you happen to notice a couple things that are just odd. First off, you notice that there's no sign of Kitsune. He's just like not to be found.
Wait, didn't that all happen on the bridge?
The fight against Bakugo happened on the bridge.
Yep.
They're not on the bridge anymore.
I know, you're over here. Kitsune carried you. You wouldn't believe that either.
Yeah. Did.
Why did he just leave me in the street?
Because he went to
He
go
wasn't
to
gonna
his
leave.
house! And Bakugo was hunting him! So he was just like,
Yep.
drop, run.
Okay.
Pretty funny. You wake up and on one side, you see angry gremlin Bakugo coming down the way. On the other side, you see big rock guy jump out of the water looking
Oh, he
pretty
finally got out of the
upset.
water.
Looking pretty upset.
Didn't he almost drown? That's more than enough reason to get upset.
Doesn't seem like my business.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna start making my way home.
Do you know where that is?
I do. It was in the 11th district.
Aha! Do you know which house is yours in the 11th district?
Yes?
Cool. Can you... Perfect. I'm just gonna mark that there. Meow. So, in order to make it back home, you just gotta make it through these guys. Now the good news is Bakugo has right now, he's gone to investigate Vincent's house. Good news for you, not so much good news for Vincent. But, you do have a chance to sneak by him.
Is there anything stopping me from just walking?
From just walking?
Yeah.
Sure, as long as you don't attract his attention, you'll be fine.
Cool. I'll just walk by.
As you're walking by, you happen to step on a leaf, and it gets his attention, and he starts glancing around. He hasn't noticed you yet.
Excuse me?
What do you
He
want?
hasn't noticed me?
No, he has not noticed you yet.
Cool. I keep walking. Whoop-a-doo. I'm leaving. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I haven't done anything. He knocked me out. I don't, it seems like he probably doesn't remember me. I'm imagining he remembers Kitsune a little more.
It does help the fact that right now he's very focused on what he heard possibly from the haunted house that just kind of sits there in the distance. That is actually Vincent's house, but you don't know that. So, it helps that right now
Why
he
is
is
there just
Vincent's
a
problem.
foreclosed... Why is there just like a foreclosed house in the middle of the street? Like in the middle of like the center
here?
of town. This is like Morio.
Well-
maybe Vincent is Kira.
The good news, I mean, I don't know if you call it good news, but the building that you find yourself next to happens to be the center for the Peacekeepers. It's their headquarters. So if any place was going to have people, it would be that one.
Am I looking for people?
I don't know. What are you looking for?
Home. I need to get home and strategize. Is there like a strange lack of people around? Is there anyone else on the street?
Not that you see.
What time is it?
Right? What time is it?
Yeah, like morning, noon, evening.
If you just look up at the sky, you can see that the sun is sitting right about where morning would be coming to an end. When you guys got here, it was in the morning time when you guys took your picture. Now it's almost.
It's around noon and there's no one out.
Yep, around noon, nobody out.
A little weird. Holiday of some kind? I don't know.
Well, wasn't
Maybe I missed
there
the
like
memo.
a siren of like, hey, everybody in your house?
Is there?
When you did run into the Bakugo, the Peacekeeper, the reason why you got his attention in the first place was because he said right now everyone's on lockdown.
Cool. I'm on my way home. I'm doing my best to abide by the lockdown. I'm just not there yet. I apologize, officer. Can I keep walking?
Yeah, you're good. You can do a double move if you want to.
Pow pow. Can I keep going?
You did a double move,
not sure what
so
you mean
that's
by
going
double
to. Well, you moved twice. You moved past your normal. I know what I mean. Your walking speed. So have you already moved past your walking speed?
I have no idea. I don't know what the scale of distance on this map is.
Well, I mean it's a city, so. What's
Well,
your
but like, how
normal-
far is each square?
What's your walking speed? Or what's your move distance?
I'm assuming 30 feet. It's not stated anywhere on my dirt sheet.
Yeah. How far have you moved thus far?
I started here-ish, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, so you still... So right now you're sitting here. If you want to continue moving, you can. That will take up your other action, though. But you can do that.
And so I can move 60 feet total, so I'm taking
Yeah,
a dash, basically?
yeah.
Cool, I can get to here.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Cool. Is that my turn?
You're out of actions. At this point, the thing you can do is you can do a perception check.
Okay. I guess I'll look around. I don't know why I wouldn't. That's... what stat?
As you-
Intelligence?
No, it's willpower.
Willpower. Okay. That's a +1. D20 +1. Bam. I got a 3.
You don't see nothing. Well,
Bang.
you do see that there's no people around, which you still find weird. You also see that the Peacekeeper's headquarters has a siren going off on top of it. It's not, you can't hear it, you can just see the lights going, but it's still there. You don't know what that's about.
So it's not making noise, but it's like visibly flashing?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. It's my turn.
Alright. We're gonna have to switch the music to a bit more like creepy music because we're switching over to Vincent.
Spooky, you said?
Yeah. Like chase kind of music because Vincent's got something on his tail.
Okay.
spooky music. Let's get Luigi's Mansion up in here.
Yeah, perfect
Yes,
theme.
do Luigi's
Hold on.
Mansion.
Oh, I was gonna do. Hold on. Slash play.
Non-copyright music. Ooh, I have what's it called? I don't remember the maker of like Friday the 13th and Halloween and stuff, but the music I have non-copyright of that.
Cool.
I don't know if you want that, but whatever. Okay, so I am currently hiding
You are.
from who, yes.
You
Am I
are
able
hiding.
to see? Am I able to see him through like the window or something? Can I do a perception?
Can you see him through the window in your perception? Sorry?
Am I able to like perceive like where he is exactly?
You cannot. You can tell that he's outside the house. You can hear him stomping around. You don't know how close he is. You could choose to sneak a little bit closer if that's what you want to do.
Hmm. I hate because of the DM privileges like doesn't allow me to just follow where the game's going at all. I have to like manually switch maps. Okay, where is this guy? Okay, so I'm gonna like sneak to the front so I can get a better look at him.
Alright. Do a stealth check. Keep in mind, your walls are made out of paper.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh. That's not what you
The walls are made out of
needed.
paper, guys.
As you're sneaking and crawling through... Wait, hold up. Let me check. Hold up. Let me see. Because you might have a big enough buffer that you can hold on to this. Stealth is dexterity. Your dexterity is at a 14. So... this barely makes it.
That is great.
As you are crawling through across the house, you happen to accidentally nudge a painting. It starts to just twitch a little bit, and it falls to the ground and makes a sound. Good news, it was a small painting. Bad news, it's still got the gremlin's attention.
God dang it.
So now he's
I'm gonna
looking
kneel.
in the windows.
I'm gonna kneel underneath the window. Wait, how big is this window actually?
This window here.
Yeah.
It's about the size of a standard window, so you're looking at about call it 5 by 3 feet. So you have a good I'd say 3 feet. 3 feet of concrete underneath you where he can't see.
Okay, is there any furniture for me to like sneak behind? Like hide behind?
In the immediate vicinity, no, there is not. But if you want, you can perform a perception check and see if there's any kind of see if there's any furniture. In fact, yeah, perform a perception check.
Am I able to just hide underneath the window?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, that's what I will do.
Okay.
And then I also want to like study him, see what's making him tick. Can I do an investigation?
Tick tick boom.
Maybe. I want to
Yes.
understand. I want to understand his mind control. Oh god, he got bigger.
Yes, you can perform a investigation.
Oh. Can I see through his soul?
With a 22, you know, you might be able to. As you're sitting there under the window, you hear Bakugo come up. You can still hear that voice on the other end. That small voice that you actually heard, where it almost sounded like someone else was talking. It's doing it again. This time you could hear a little bit more clearly. You need to find them right away. They can't have escaped. So you put two and two together. This is obviously someone from the facility that's coming after you, but who would it be? Silen's on your side now. I mean, at least as far as you know. You haven't seen her, but she was supposed to go back to UA. While you're also investigating, you notice some really odd things. Bakugo has that same face. That really wide grin stretched from ear to ear. But those hollowed out eyes, the same eyes that Silent had. The ones that seem like...
sickness, guys.
The ones that seem like there's nothing there. Then you see Bakugo start to frown, struggle, and then all of a sudden he's back to where he was before. His face is just contorting in all kinds of different ways. And he seems to be getting madder and madder. Which is probably not good for your wall.
Not my walls.
He's in your walls, Thanos.
He's in my walls, though.
Oh man.
Okay,
Technically, you are under your wall, and Bakugo is in your window. Which I don't think
You're
is any
under
better.
the wall.
Okay, well, I'm going to be planning my next move because I'm pretty sure I'm not able to do anything else.
You are correct on that. You hear Bakugo growling from above you. Where the hell are they?
Under your nose. Alright, I guess that's the end of my turn.
And we're back to Kitsune.
Yay.
Well, actually, wait, hold up. It's DM's turn. I get a turn! Inazuma, while you are out by that area, Peacekeeper's headquarters, that siren that was flashing, all of a sudden starts to give out a sound. You watch as a speaker comes up, and a voice comes on. It sounds familiar, but you can't quite place it. All Peacekeepers, return to the area. We have a sighting of One for All. All Peacekeepers, return to the area. There's been a sighting of One for All.
Ayo, we're getting saved.
And this is
Yeah?
This is heard across the entire
This is
area?
heard across the entire quiet city. Inazuma, from your place, you can see fire and ice coming towards you. Do you know who these heroes are? Do you know who this hero is?
Probably.
Do you want to perform an insight check to see?
Does my character know, or do I know?
Now I'm curious on both, because if you don't know, I'm worried. If your character doesn't know, I would expect that, because he was in a cave.
Well, he hasn't been in the cave for years. He was there for a couple days trying to scope the place out.
You don't know that. Has anyone
I
actually
don't know that.
checked
He's
a
my
map?
character.
Has anyone actually checked a map to see how long you guys were in that facility?
What map?
We were in there for a year, right? So
You mean a calendar?
Yes. Has anyone actually checked a calendar to see how long you were there?
No.
Oh. Sad for you.
I was never in there. I'm on a different time scale. I joined late.
That's true. But you were in the cave. You still didn't have access to times and clocks. You don't know how long you were in that cave.
I go for like a hike. I never look at my watch. And then I get back and get in my car. I can safely assume it's probably still the same day. And that I wasn't walking for 2 years.
Sure. But you weren't there. But you didn't go for a hike and then come back the same day. You were captured by Silent. Escaped as you got to the
no.
facility. No, that did happen. You escaped as you got to the facility.
I thought during the flashback I ran away.
No, you stopped her from taking you at that moment, but you still managed to get captured by the facility because that's how your sister got taken.
Gotcha. I didn't remember that.
You escaped from
Okay.
the facility and were scoping it out so you could try and get your sister back because she still got taken. You escaped, she didn't. You don't know how
She
long
wasn't
you
even
were
there.
scoping that. Yeah, you never were in the facility. Your sister still is. But you
Wait,
don't
she
know
is?
how long. Yeah, but well,
Dang.
that's the last place you saw
I was
her.
gonna say, I thought we explored the place and I was like, oh, she's not here. Dang.
Yep,
Because we
we
saw a
didn't find her.
Nomu or something that we
Yeah.
beat up.
Yeah, you fought the All Might Nomu, so, but you never found your sister, which is why now you're searching for other places.
Exactly.
But yeah, you still
So
don't
I'm
know
pretty
how
sure
much
she's not
time
alive.
has passed. You still don't know how much time has passed. So no one's seen a calendar. You don't know how much time has passed. But I don't know whether your character
Okay.
knows who this hero is. Now I'm concerned whether you as Angel know who this character is. I would hope you know, considering you're in our musical. I would hope you know.
How can I forget Goya? He's my favorite character. Or is his name Gojo? I think that's right. That sounds right. Anyway.
I hear the people sing of the song of angry chants. Cannot believe you just called this character Gojo.
Is that not his name?
Oh no.
I'm
MHA
messing with
fans.
you.
MHA
I'm messing
fans.
with you.
I do not claim
I
this
swear to
person.
God. What do you mean you don't claim
Any
me?
of us claim him. I can't
Pretty
believe
sure
him.
we claim him. You're not claiming him? I think we claim him. Pretty sure we do.
Do
His name
we?
is Shoto Todoroki. This the number 2 hero. I know who that character is.
Okay.
I'm messing with you.
Does your character know who this character is?
Up until now, he hasn't known, so I'm going to assume no.
Okay. Do you want to roll an insight check and see if maybe he does, or do you just want to go with that you don't know?
Sure.
We're gonna go with that he don't know.
Is that intelligence? Is insight intelligence?
Insight is willpower.
Again?
Apparently.
Huge! I know exactly who this guy is.
Oh, yep, go ahead. Tell us all about him. You must be his biggest fan.
That's Shoto Todoroki. He's a student at, or he was, I don't know.
He was.
Clearly they're professionals by now. So he went to UA, graduated, I assume. Is the son of the number 2 hero, but evidently stronger because I don't see Endeavor around anywhere. Maybe he's dead. Who knows? Oh, hello.
dead.
Interesting as you say that.
Funny I should mention.
Wait, I won't spoil, but
You literally pulled out a trump card, dude.
I pulled out an Endeavor card actually. It's not Trump.
I see what you did there.
That was
I
actually
think I'm
very
funny. Thank you, Riz.
That was very funny.
Thank you.
You
Thank you.
know
I
what?
think I'm
You
so
know
funny.
what? You know what? You get a
That's
soundboard
hilarious.
for
Yep.
that. You know what? I will give you a soundboard for that. Not that one though. Not that one. You get that one.
How do you have that?
Because I do. Okay, that was one. Angel, stop playing with the soundboard. Angel, if you play with the soundboard, I take it away.
It's hilarious.
That's fine.
I can lose your soundboard privileges.
All right. So I hear I hear the announcement for the recall of the peacekeepers, and I see this guy walk out. That's cool. Still not my business. I'm going home. That is not my problem.
You see him come out, and he's looking around. Now, you're not quite figuring out, but you are noticing that there's nobody out here. It's really weird. And now you see Endeavor and Shoto Todoroki, which you know have never had a good relationship. So you are
Do I
gonna
know
do.
that? Is that public knowledge?
Yeah, it's public knowledge.
Okay.
Wait, what is public knowledge again?
That relationship between Todoroki and Endeavor, like how they're not on good terms.
Oh yeah,
Like, does
of
the public know
course.
that?
Absolutely. I mean, as soon as it was found out that Endeavor was Toya's dad, and then when Shoto wanted to become a pro hero, he literally went onto an interview and was like, "No, I've hated my dad for a while. He sucks."
Mm.
Yeah.
The hero Endeavor is cool. Like, he's pretty awesome, and I'm glad that he helped to save my brother, but I still hate my dad. It was very encouraging for all those who also hate their dads. Anyway, though, all that aside, you know that this is odd behavior.
Everything's coming up daddy issues.
Yeah.
You know this is odd behavior. So I need you to perform a stealth check. Because you don't want to get a stealth check, because you don't want to get caught by them.
Oh, stealth. What if I do? I'm a law-abiding citizen. I have nothing to hide. I mean, not really, but nothing, like, pleasantly visible.
A law-abiding citizen who's out in the middle of a lockdown. Yeah, this is gonna work out well.
I'm on my way home. I choose not to stealth.
Technically, by all intents and purposes, he is right. Technically,
Thank
he
you.
hasn't done anything
That's what I'm
wrong.
saying. I'm going home. Like, they made the announcement for the lockdown, and I was somewhere else, so now I'm making my way home.
Because
Can't
I mean,
teleport.
think about it. But think about it. He wasn't in the facility with us, so for all they know, he has nothing to do with the people they're looking for. So technically, out of everybody,
I don't fit the description for the people they're looking for. I'm just going home. I'm a dude.
My only thing is that you're in the facility clothes, aren't you not?
Was he never established that he was?
Yeah.
Yeah, his just was more like tattered than ours, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Dang.
I'm a law-abiding citizen sitting in a prison uniform.
But
I'm on the way
again,
home from a costume party.
That sounds like the exact logic that would happen in a GTA game.
I'm
I'm
like,
a law-abiding citizen, and then freaking runs over somebody.
but again, he could have just gotten those clothes off of a homeless person. They don't know that because they're
No,
tattered.
no. I'm just on my way home from a costume party.
Oh, okay.
Costume
I
party, yeah,
I
sure.
want to see how this plays out.
That's my story.
Oh, I'm curious. Oh, I'm so curious how this plays out.
Good
Like?
luck on not dying.
Oh boy.
Thank you. I may or may not need it, but I'm hoping not to. I'll save my bardic inspiration die for later.
Endeavor looks over at Shoto
Hmm.
and says, "Did you locate them?" Shoto looks back at Endeavor without a hint of malice or anger or anything, just a blank face. No, couldn't find anybody. Where are the other two? The others?
Directly past them.
The other two? They are. I don't know where they are. Endeavor takes a deep breath and then says, "We need to report back to the HQ today. We were supposed to find them."
Correct the what? You cut out.
"We need to report back to the HQ today. We were supposed to find them." I
Isn't
mean,
HQ right behind them?
there's one right behind you. Endeavor turns around and sees you.
I'm just walking. I'm not paying attention to their conversation whatsoever.
Yep.
Because it is not my business.
You have not heard any of the conversation that has just taken place.
Cool.
You do.
I'm strolling.
You do hear Endeavor call out to you. "Hey, you there! Stop!"
Stop. I look over to him. Yes?
"What are you doing out, boy? Don't you know there's a lockdown going on?
Yes, sir. I was just on my way home.
It's not safe out here. There are dangerous criminals
I know.
walking about."
I'm well aware. I'm on my way home as fast as I can. I'm just over in the 11th district, you see.
There's something about Endeavor's behavior that bothers you. See, you know who Shoto Todoroki is, which means you know who Endeavor is. You're a big fan of Shoto. You don't really like Endeavor that much, but you know enough about him to know that he doesn't.
He's another elemental guy. I can appreciate that.
But you know he doesn't smile as much as he's smiling now. He's got that same smile that Silent did. That weird one. That one that stretches so wide across their face.
Huh. I'll take note of that, but I will give him the benefit of the doubt and hope he is simply having a good day.
Which, speaking of, Shoto is just standing there, staring at you. He hasn't approached you. He hasn't done anything. He's like a doll whose strings has been cut.
I'm not gonna lean over, like kind of around Endeavor, because he's a fucking massive guy, and just like kind of like give Shoto a small wave, just to like be friendly.
He doesn't respond.
That's how they were.
He doesn't even seem to notice you. How'd you end up getting out here? Everyone was on lockdown. It's been that way since the morning.
I was just on my way home from a costume party, actually. That's why I'm wearing this.
The costume party lasted until the costume party lasted until 6 a.m.
That's correct. Crazy party, sir.
I see.
Say you're a college student and you were drinking too.
I am college age. I'll say that if he asks. That was my plan.
I like that. I'd rather be caught for drinking and walking than I would be for being revealed to be the escapee.
I'm assuming getting caught drinking alcohol is probably a lot tamer than being a government fugitive. Granted, if I get taken in at all, that's probably bad for me. Because they'll run my records or something.
Boy, I don't know if I believe your story.
I'm sorry? Have I done anything suspicious? I haven't meant to offend. I'm so sorry.
Do you mind stepping into the office here, so I can check to see
Of course not.
so I can check to help you?
Of course not. Lead the way.
My
Whatever
son
I can do to clear suspicion.
My son Shoto will follow us. Shoto, are you coming? The next thing that you hear immediately takes you off guard. Yes, father.
Now that ain't right.
So not only are these people tearing apart relationships, they're also putting them together.
No, they're just going for like the most unhealthy endings possible.
I love how they rip apart happy marriages and then put together toxic relationships.
Wait, what am I missing here?
Todoroki is actually obeying his father for the first time in his life.
Oh yeah,
And
no,
weird.
that's
They
weird.
tore apart
That's
Bakugo
so.
and Kiri, and then they put together Shoto
And also, they also tore apart Kitsune and Eri.
I
He's
know,
gone.
right?
Yeah, that too.
The reveal is that this is really just a delusional shipper. Meta.
Oh,
No,
God.
I'm not. No, that'd be stupid.
The main bad guy is some middle schooler with some kind of like roll the rewrite quirk.
Oh my god.
And so he's just putting together all of his ships and he's tearing apart existing relationships to make them happen.
That'd be so funny.
Oh man, it's the Baku Deku shippers in real life.
And anyone who speaks out against his methods dies to his cool new Peacekeeper squad.
Oh god.
I would not do that. I'm speaking as Psyche here. I would not do that because I think that'd be a terrible way to keep the story going. That is freaking hilarious, though. I might do that. We might pull that on April Fools. That would be fun.
That would be hilarious.
Like, who's the guy Maxwell from like Scribble Knots?
Oh my god,
Oh,
yes!
Around the corner,
Oh,
he's like, I'm writing all of this in my journal.
Oh my gosh, yes, Maxwell. Maxwell and his sister that are both Scribblenauts and can make the world their plaything to do whatever they want.
They both have magic notebooks that they can write things into, and that thing will become true. It's like they can make objects to like solve puzzles and problems and stuff.
They can also draw objects and do that too. And whatever they draw comes to life in reality.
Scribble Knots is a good game. Go play
It's
it
a
if you
very
haven't.
fun game. Yeah.
Classic.
Not
Anyway.
sponsored, but very fun. Go do it.
Sponsor us.
Love Scribble Knots.
Anyway. So,
All right.
yeah.
So I am being cooperative. I think that's a good strat here.
And that leads into Rizzles. Alright, Rizzle, you're up.
Yay!
He's back in his basement.
And Rizzle, I think you're
In
going
my
to
house.
be our last move of the night because we're sitting at almost an hour, and it's also goodness, almost midnight. So yeah.
How far are we to? Okay, so I'm gonna try and double move towards the thing. So I'm just gonna yeet myself down here.
The chastity is what I'm pointing at. Cool. Riz, I need you
Uh-huh.
to roll. I need you to roll a dex save.
Okay. 1 second. Let me look at my dex for a second. What is my dex? Oh, nice. Please, dice, love me.
Your dice hate you, Riz.
Probably.
Oh my
They do hate me! Why? Seriously? Wait, I didn't roll a save. I rolled actual dex. That wasn't a save. Even still, that would have been. It would have been a 6. Can I re-roll that? Because that would have been a 12. I think. Actually, no, a 10. Something like that.
Remember, if you get a nat 1, it doesn't matter.
God. No.
Well, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna rule as lawyer. That's fine.
You're not gonna what?
I was like, actually, but then I decided I'm not gonna rule as lawyer. Like, tell the table how to play the game because that's cringe. So I will simply not say anything.
Waiting for you to roll, Kitsune. Kitsune, where's your roll?
What do I do now exactly?
You gotta. Don't you need to roll your stave?
Oh, yeah. Let me
Unless
do
you're
that.
gonna keep the roll
Dex
that you
save?
did.
No.
Then yeah, dex save.
The dice loves me again. Yay.
As you were walking through the dark, I'm gonna put in both of your rolls because they're funny. As you were walking through the darkness, you kicked against a really hard box, and after cursing a bit, yep, just like
Damn it.
that. And after cursing a bit, you were then like F dis, and you just jumped over all of the boxes to land where the generator is.
Oh, hey, generator. Thank God. Can I zap the generator now? Or was that both of my moves, or all I can do at this point?
You did a double move, right?
No. That was one move. From
Okay.
here to here.
Okay, so that was just a movement? Okay. So yeah,
Yep.
you have one move you can do. You can zap the generator.
Cool. Alright. So, what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be a concentrated point. But I'm gonna true strike it. But it's gonna be a concentrated point between like both fingers, just to be like. Zzz. It's gonna be a concentrated point. So I need to roll for intelligence first. So that's 2. Oh, please.
You have
please,
learned how
this.
to better control your quirk, so it is possible.
It is, but dude, the dice love me.
There's just one problem.
Huh? Wait,
You
what?
have
Points?
no quirk factor. You're
Oh,
tired.
perfect.
You're tired.
Perfect.
So you are still able to use lightning. It is still a part of your quirk. It's just not going to be as controlled as you normally would have it because you're tired. You don't have a lot of energy.
Yay. Well.
And since you are, hang on, let me check what type you are again.
Emitter.
You're an emitter, which means it's a physical ability. So you are exhausted. Since you're out of your quirk factor, you are completely exhausted. If you use any more, there's a couple things that can happen. Either you get really lucky and it works really well in your favor. B, it doesn't work well at all, and then you end up it goes rampant and wild. You have no control over it. Or the worst case scenario would be you end up hurting yourself because of it, because it is a physical ability. It's your body.
Or you
Well-
blow your house up.
Or you blow your house up.
Well, if no one else gets hurt but me, I'll count that as a win. He puts his hands
End the
together.
session with Kitsune blowing up his own house.
He puts his hands together, bows his
You
head.
know, like the to
He
be
goes-
continued meme. Like someone will do something really dangerous, and like right before they get their consequences, it like cuts and turns to brown, and they get a little arrow that says to be continued.
And he's like,
The JoJo meme.
he's over here. He's like, he says,
I don't have enough alcohol
Okay.
to deal with this.
first, Harry, I'm sorry. Second,
You
let's
recall
do this
back.
shit.
You recall back your wife's words of "Never touch the generator. We have enough electricity. We don't need you doing this." That was the last time you accidentally blew it up.
Not freaking roundabout.
Well, wife isn't here right now, and this is the best option I got. So, sorry, Harry. All right, I either die or I blow this shit up. Let's do this.
Oh my
So-
gosh.
He
You're gonna have to roll.
fingers in a point.
You're gonna have to roll since you do not have a quirk point to use. You're going to have to roll with disadvantage.
God. Rolling twice then, I think. Okay. Oh, so either way. Oh, God. Yep. Yep. Oh, boy. Wow, really? Okay. Well, this is goodbye. And then he stabs the generator.
The generator starts to spark. And for a moment, you're actually able to see everything in the house. Before... before it ends up doing a big boom.
Aries gonna kill me.
Did he actually blow up his house? Or just the freaking breaker box?
He blew up the breaker box.
Okay.
There's smoke
Oh,
coming off
great.
of it now.
Oh God, why? Oh God, okay. Remind me to open a window later. Oh God. I think there aren't any peacekeepers around.
At that
Did you say
meantime,
that on purpose?
at that mean moment, you get a knock on your door.
Great. So, at this point, he's blown up the generator. He's gonna have to fight Bakugo. So he just
But no
turns
one
around without
believes you.
giving. At this point, he just turns around without giving any shit whatsoever. And he goes, "Who the hell's at my door?"
It's the sturdy hero, Red Riot. I just happened to hear that something was going on.
Wait, hold on. Out of character. Does Kitsune know who Red Riot is?
Does he?
Because I know he's a legacy, but does he know? I mean, I'm assuming he would since he worked at UA. I'm assuming he would know who all of them are.
Yeah, based on the fact that you worked at UA, he would. But maybe he doesn't. Maybe he only knows certain heroes that he's a fan of. Do you want to do an insight check, or you just want to assume that he knows at least a little bit about him?
I'd assume that he knows him because, I mean, he worked at UA, so there's no reason why he wouldn't. So he's going to turn to him and he goes, "Oh, Red! Yeah, come on in. Watch your step, though. It's pretty freaking dark in here."
Okay, hold up there, Rizzle. He knows who Red Riot is. It doesn't mean they're on a first name basis. What are you doing?
No, he's not. They're not on the same basis. This was just a nickname he gave him. because I couldn't remember what his name was. It's just like, oh, he's red. Okay, cool, easy to remember. Thanks. He's not calling him by his first name. It's just a nickname that he came up with.
Red Riot opens up the door and goes, "You okay in here, man? I heard a big explosion and saw a flash of light. Everything good?"
Yeah, I'm fine for the most part.
Yeah,
How can I help you?
that doesn't sound too good. Hey, why don't you come with me? We're heading back to the hero headquarters. Maybe I can get somebody who can come over here and help to get your lights on. Though, I'm confused.
Oh yeah.
Though I'm very confused because this house is scheduled for demolition. What are you doing in here, man?
Hold on, what? Wait, whoa. Time out. Who's
Angel,
my
change
house
up.
for demolition?
Change up the music. What are you talking about, dude? This house has been scheduled for demolition for months now.
But this is my house. Me and my wife, Ari, live here. Don't you remember?
Ari? Who's Ari? Never heard of her before.
Wait a minute. Wait, okay, so... Hold on. You've never heard of... Do you even know who I am?
Can't say I do,
work
man.
at UA.
Though it doesn't
wait,
help
so
that it's
you know-
really dark in here.
Hold on. I'll make my way to you. Give me a second. By the way, it's Kitsune.
That's a weird name. Well, hi, Kitsune. I'm the sturdy hero, Red
Great.
Riot.
Yes, I know who you are, Red. Worked at UA. But it's nice to see you again. I think. So, question. Is it just my house, or are there any other houses scheduled for demolition around here?
Let's see. Couple of them were scheduled for demolition a little while back, and they've already been knocked down. Couple of them are still scheduled for demolition. And a few. So,
Out of character question, can Kitsune be walking towards Red Riot as he's talking about this?
yeah. Yeah, I won't
Okay,
count that
cool.
as a move.
Okay, cool. So he's gonna like.
You're an interaction,
Shit,
so I'll count that. I'm not gonna count that. You're
Alright.
an interaction.
He's just gonna shoot him. Okay, so about this point, I'm guessing he's made his way up to him. Okay, so wait, all of a few houses have been taken down. Some are still scheduled, and this one is scheduled.
That
You
was
said this has
screaming
been
in the
on
chat.
for months.
That was screaming in the
Yes.
chat.
Please look at roll 20.
That was actually about to be my next question. Actually, so
What year is it?
okay.
What's up, man? You seem pretty shaken up. You must have breathed in a lot of that smoke. Don't worry.
Yeah.
He comes behind you, just pats you on the back really hard.
Oh God. Oh, yeah. Thanks. Okay. So, question. Well, a couple questions actually.
No worries,
One.
man. I'm an open book.
What year is it?
The year?
Yeah. What
Oh.
year is it?
That's a weird question. It's 2650. Why?
So I'm thinking out of character. That means that like a year or more has passed since they've been in the facility. Correct?
It means 2 years have passed since you've been in the facility.
Great. Okay.
You don't know how much I'm going nuts over here.
So under his
You
breath,
should
he's
see
like,
my face.
so under his breath, he's like, damn it, 2 years? 2 years in that shithole? Shit. Okay. Next question. What is today's date?
The date? Man, you must have had a really rough time of it. Well, it's July. July 15th. So it's really been about 2 years and 6 months because you guys went in January. Angel, for you, it's actually been a little less than that because you were captured in April. So for you, it's only been 2 years and a couple months.
So he's like,
Gotcha.
what the hell happened in 2.5 years? Like, he says this under his breath. He's like, what the hell happened in 2.5 years? So,
Did it feel like 2 years?
Are you alright, dude? You seem really shaken.
yeah, no worries. I'm fine. Quick question.
What are you doing in this house? Like, no one's been here for a while. It's kind of creepy, to be quite honest with you.
I knew someone who lived here. Yeah, I knew a sweet couple that lived here, and I just wanted to come by for a visit.
Oh man, I'm sorry, dude. They must have just taken off.
I guess so. And this house is empty. There's nothing left here, right? No memory of the people that were here before?
When we came in, there was nothing here. Everything had been cleared out. So that's pretty normal when you're dealing with fugitives of a crime.
Quick question. Do you have the list and names of these fugitives?
Sorry,
I
man.
can't imagine that's public information.
Sorry, man. That's classified.
Alright, you said you were gonna take me somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And where is that exactly?
Well, I'll take you to the headquarters. That's where we take all the citizens. I'm guessing you're probably new here, which is why you got a little turned around. No big deal. We'll get you over at headquarters and straighten everything out. Our boss,
Alright.
Endeavor, sweetest guy ever. He's gonna be great.
Aren't you in
And
uniform?
he is shocked. He's shocked as shit. He's trying to hide it, but he's like, Dever, sweet?
Yeah, he's the head of the peacekeepers. His son
Right.
Shoto pretty much goes everywhere with him. And Bakubro should be there too.
Oh boy. So he he gets kind of a slight grin, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Bakugo. Heard a lot about him. Can't wait to see him." I had a question and I lost it. Okay, so Endeavor runs the Peacekeepers. Shun's with him. Okay, by any chance, did you go to UA?
Yeah, I did. I was a student there a while ago. Almost 25 years, in fact. Well, 27 now. Jeez, how time flies.
Oh yeah.
You were hurting me every time you say anything.
So, I mean, we can walk and we can talk about this, but sorry, I have a lot of questions running through my head.
Totally makes sense, man. And I get it. I'd have a lot of questions too if I were you.
Okay, what happened to I remember hearing about some heroes, their names were Deku and All Might.
At that, his face
Like,
contorts. The minute you say Deku and All Might, his face contorts, starts warping. It almost looks like he's in pain. A huge, massive amount of pain.
Wait, you okay?
I.
Sorry, man.
You see something like it's fighting to get out of him. But as quickly as it's there, it's gone. And he's smiling a really wide smile. What were we talking about, man?
Nothing. I was
crazy over here.
just. Never mind. It's not important. Hey, are there any heroes you remember from your graduating class?
Sure. I mean, there was Bakugo, and there's of course Ida, though Ida's kind of gone a little crazy, but he's still cool. I just still like to hang out with him. There was a girl. She had like pink, and she had like black. I used to hang out with her in middle school. Mina, that was her name. Mina. Yeah, she's pretty cool. She was pretty cool. He goes quiet.
Hey, there was another pink girl that was with you. Her name was Uaraka. Does that ring any bells?
The face again. He starts to twist his mind, though not as painful as before. He grits. He says, "Uraraka? Maybe I." Then it stops. He's got the big wide grin, and he starts pushing you a little more insistently out the door. Man, you really shouldn't be here. This house is scheduled for demolition. Let's get you down to HQ and we'll figure it out.
All right. So Kitsune's thinking in his head, and he's like, okay, so they're obviously controlled, but by who? Second, I noticed he winced in pain intensely when I mentioned Deku, but not as much when I mentioned Uraraka. Everyone else seems normal. Something's definitely not right about this. And no one knows where Eri is. He doesn't feel lightning trickling in his hand, but he literally is. He's thinking about it, and he's like, first chance I get to burn this place to the ground, if it means getting Eri, I'll do it.
And we are going to stop there.
It's funny how most of these like life-changing moments are happening.
Ain't that the normal? And totally his only good friend Bakugo will back him up on that. Next session will be interesting. Now I have to build a police station. Should be interesting to see what happens next. All you had to do was roll stealth. All you had to do was roll Stealth Angel. That's all you had to do. That is probably my favorite line this whole session. I'm an upstanding, law-abiding citizen. Thanos, aren't you wearing the same uniform that we are? Just more tattered. I'm a semi-law-abiding, upstanding citizen. I lived in a cave for 2 years, right above Renevolution, the biggest villain sting of ever. Next session, Angel tries using his ability and sees if it works just as well as on these guys as it did on Renevolution. Becomes the next leader of the Peacekeepers. Wait, to mess with the Bakudeku people, what do you mean? I'm curious on how you're going. I'm curious. I'm trying to see the connection between the house and the Bakudeku people. Like if you said I'm gonna. Oh my gosh, no. Oh my word. Y'all are gonna get me cancelled. Oh my word, no. They do. All the time.